Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. We're in a brand new year now. This is going to be my first episode recording after the holiday break. I hope you've had a wonderful and relaxing rest from whatever it is that you normally do. So without further ado, we're going to be jumping in and we're going to be doing this scavenging site. Thank you very much for all the wonderful tips that everyone's been giving me from the past missions. Apologies for the length of the backlog that we've had. Unfortunately, when you're recording to try and deal with breaks like the holidays, it does end up with quite a few episodes. Right, we're just going to do a very quick summary of what we've got. So we've got a couple of injuries, but nothing too bad. This is just a scavenging mission, so these people should be generally fine. I just want to double check their equipment, make sure I'm not missing any tricks here. I can't wait until we actually get a proper rocket launcher. Yeah, you're good. You've got plenty of ammo. You're very good. And have we got you? Yeah, we've got you bloodlust now. Hopefully it won't ever kick in, but you never know. Right, I think that's fine. Let's get in and let's get our feet wet. And as always, coming in for a touchdown. I like that you get different animations for each of the ships, but it'd be great if you could name the ship and actually like have that emblazoned on it as it comes into land. Right, okay, let's so what I started doing before and I sort of semi-stopped was the planning phase at the start, and I do want to try and get that back in. So let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got materials. Got some tech over there. We've got a crate as well. Is there any materials behind us? Well, that's definitely going to be safe. Anything up higher? So this is going to be a very materials heavy haul. I'm fine with that. Interesting though. Where are they going to be coming from? Okay, so Kino does have dash. Dash is going to take 4 willpower points to use, so we don't want to do that straight away. We've got regeneration, so we do want to be using Kino as a scout. I don't mind charging in a little bit recklessly, because we can always dash out if things go terribly badly. Wolfman, we're going to move you up much the same. Now with materials everywhere, protecting the resources, while it is going to be kind of important, mostly it doesn't matter if we go this way or this way. We're going to get that crate at the end, so that's pretty much a non-issue for us. So it's just going to be getting people probably into the center of the map as quickly as possible, just so that they're going to be more useful. Our priest is unfortunately a bit slow. Let's bring you up this way, kind of into the middle.
Hostile!
And we can already see someone. Where are you? All the way down the end. Okay. So what have we got? We have grenade launcher and pincer. So definitely sniping those grenade arms off. I think that goes without saying. Ooh, shotguns could work, but we're going to have to get very close to do anything worthwhile there. And you're likely to spot us in most places. We do have dash, so let's... That is a terrible place. Let's tuck in here. And we might see if we can do something willpower related. I don't want to get much closer because I don't really know what their awareness range is. Likewise, on this side, We could do a whole bunch of dashing to get up close when we need to, but I really don't want to overstretch ourselves. Let's go behind this. We might get blown up. Hopefully not. Like, really, hopefully not. He's not aware of us anyway yet. That's a good first turn. I mean, we didn't kill anyone. We didn't take any shots. It's all been precautionary. He's seen us. He's stepping in. Is he going to stab this? Yeah. I'm okay with him doing stabbing. Look at that regen. Gotta love the regen. You know what else we've got to love? Point blank shotgun shots. I want to have a look and see what his armor is in different places just before we start. So the pincer are obviously massively armored. That leg is quite armored actually. Carapace very armored. The head. This is not a great guy to be going up against with a shotgun. I wonder what the grenade launcher arm is like on the other side. In fact, we can do this with info. That's better. The grenade launcher arm has no armor on it, so that is our target. If we come to here, we can blast it. Quite convincingly, actually. Hey, mister. Let's have a look at your arm. Or maybe I should say your... Well, it's not exactly an Achilles heel. Maybe it used to be a heel, actually. I mean, they've been kind of mutated insofar as their evolution goes, so who knows what it used to be. This is really bizarre, not seeing anything else. Alright. Seen him, and he's alerted, so we're going to want to back up. Just so that we don't get jumped. I think we can get far enough away. I don't mind standing in the open with you. Right there. You can step in over here. You're our emergency, this hasn't worked plan. As for the priest, let's send the priest down this way.
Sprinting.
I would love to like be able to just hop up and do some weird climbing. We can get up there, of course, but it's just really, really long way around. Let's move forwards over here. Really pushing aggressively at the moment. You can stay there, though. And sniping. Bring our sniper across this side.
Hostile.
And this is why we bring our sniper in. Oh, geez. That's a little bit problematic. So we could quick aim, but we're not going to be able to get a blast on him. Let's get back behind this cover. I don't want to get too close to these guys because we're inevitably going to get grenaded. And speaking of inevitably grenaded, let's back you up as well. Hopefully that distance is going to be enough to make this work. Oh, you're totally going to get shotgunned. Okay, we knew this was going to happen. This is fine. This is less fine, but we can make that work as well. Okay, so immediate problems that we should take care of. Dash in here. I think we can just bash it off, but I'm not convinced it's actually going to do enough damage to it. I know it takes the weight of the thing into account. We could always bash twice. Alright. Bashing, not a brilliant plan. Let's just do a regular strike. Just to make sure it gets done. You're kind of stuck now, but that's fine. We can actually be really, really cheeky and use dash to come over here and get eyes on this guy. And that's what we're going to do. And we're doing that so that we can potentially do some sniping. Oh, can we not get that as a line of sight? No, that is weak. We'd have to move twice, which we can do. I want to make sure that we can get the grenade arm though, because that's where, yeah, if we come over this side, we can totally do that. Because the grenade arm is, of course, where all of the extra threat is coming from on this guy. So we're going to quick aim. Right in that arm. Unbelievable. Well, step back there for what it's worth. That's unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, we need to take care of this chap here. I mean, it's going to have to be a shotgun shot, but that's potentially going to cause a lot of pain. We could also just bash it 4 times. Let's try that actually. So, bash the little thing. That was enough. I can't believe it resisted it before. Maybe the hammer is just not a good bashing weapon.
Standing by.
Seems a bit bizarre, but at the same time, who am I to judge? Okay, so this guy is our next problem. Getting his arm is going to be difficult. We might be able to come in and get it from this side, though. We'll dash in so that we've got an option to shoot twice if we need to. Hopefully we won't need to. Ooh. Yeah, that's really not great. Let's get his head gone. And we could bash him to finish him off or something else. But what I'd love to do is if we can get up to this guy, which we can do with 2 dashes, and get this guy finished off, and then we'll get someone else to come in and deal with him. I mean, this is going really aggressively. I would not recommend going this aggressively. So, this arm. How the hell did that do 0 damage? You're going to have to get out of there. I'll figure out where we're going to put you in a moment. But that should not have happened. I'm going to dash in over here. And we'll get a shotgun blast on this guy to finish him off. Just to make sure that's done. It's all going a bit Pete Tong. So when I mentioned that 'twas not good, I was not joking. I think we're gonna... He's still got a grenade launcher. We're going to dash you. Where are we going to put you? Over here. Just like, get the hell out of there. Leave the crate. We'll figure all that out another time. Poison? No, stabbing. I prefer stabbing than the alternative in that situation, but that is really not good. It's alright, we can regen over here. And we'll be able to get him done. Right. Ah, jeez. Hit him. Twice. You guys are pretty useless. Maybe if we get behind him, we'll be able to see that arm. We don't have enough... Oh no, we do have enough ammo to do 2 shots if we need to. That was close enough. Well, we were going to send our people back to rest up. So having a couple of injuries, while it's frustrating, it's not the end of the world. Now, as the game's been out for a number of weeks, oh yeah, just like a ton of resources. Hey, we didn't get any tech. Or I suppose it got destroyed, didn't it? It's not like we're really struggling for materials. Right, as the game's been out for a number of weeks, there's definitely some balance issues that we've seen that do need to be taken care of. You're exploring down here, so yeah, let's just send these guys back to base. I think this is the closest base. And we've got another scavenging site. Okay, we'll hop straight in and take care of this with our other team. They're also running a little bit low on stamina, but they're doing much better because, well, they're just generally better. Jackson, I have changed you across to being a guy. I do apologise that I left that so long. So hopefully you'll enjoy your different physique significantly significantly swapped over. I mean, it has no gameplay effect at all, but for purely aesthetic reasons. I want you to have full ammo. I want you to have full ammo. I think that's fine for everyone. Let's see how the slightly better team does. Now, in terms of the scavenging missions, I did always wonder whether it would be worth, now that we've got a ton of resources, we could potentially leave a bunch of them for later. There's other things we can be doing with our time as we explore around. But they are such a good source of experience. And I really don't want to be just stacking training centres. So, can't see any guys at all. So, standard planning phase. We've got some tech, we've got some materials. We've got an explosive thing. We've got a lot of crates by the looks of it. I've seen 2 at least. Okay, it's pretty open once we get past this initial area. We've got some extra will points just over there, so I think we'll make a beeline as much as possible. Yeah, let's run Jackson across. Already got eyes on someone. They are miles away. You're not going to hit them from here, that's for certain.
Advancing. I'm going.
But just keep moving up. Gustavsson. Oh, yeah, I want to get grenades on these guys. We could push you around the outside. We could bring you a bit further. In fact, let's check these guys' armaments out. They've got the machine gun and shield. Reasonably armoured across most of it. The torso's the least armoured bit. So I guess we're shooting centre mass. Or mind controlling. I mean, both are perfectly fine for me. But it does mean using our assault priests, as I'm now calling them, we won't tend to dash unless we've seen the enemy use their willpower ahead of time. It's useful for us to be able to get around, but we do want to have those resources available. You can move up here, ready to do some work as well.
I'm here.
And our heavy sniper, let's change to your preferred gun. And I think we'll move you down on this side. I am very much looking forward to using this gun. I know we've used it on the Synedrium mission before, but yeah, it's going to be damn cool.
Moving out.
I don't mind standing in the open at the moment because they haven't seen us yet. And they won't see us until they've moved a lot closer. That was terrible shooting. I like that. That was better shooting. Don't do that again. No, you were standing so lovely close together. Okay, how much willpower have these guys got? 17. That's going to be a while before we can potentially mind control any of them.
5 by 5. Taking aim.
So maybe I should just look at doing some quick aim, long range elimination. So this improves the accuracy significantly, as you can see. Well, not a surprise, but he's been alerted to our presence. I think we'll do that again. We could snipe him, but this is just too much fun. So we shot him in the head, we shot him in the carapace, we shot him quite a lot in the gun. That's why he's not dead. Also, that container thing there won't have helped matters at all.
That's a kill.
That's a kill. Jackson, I want you to kind of go next. But I'm not sure where's going to be best for us to... Oh, I wonder, can someone get a shot on... That's too far away to get him with the explosion. Yeah, Jackson's going to have to go for a long flank if we want to make that work. We could jump jet him, but I'd really rather save what we have.
I'm here.
We could dash him across, actually. Get him in position ready for next turn, mostly. Let's potentially do a double dash next turn. That's what we'll do. Over here. I don't want to expose us too much to that chap, so come this way. And I think we're going to start pushing down the middle to engage this one. Ooh, okay. We've got 2 down this way. Oh no, that's going to be fine. Coming to this point though. In terms of sniping... We're not really going to be able to get the angles, I don't think.
All set.
So, yeah, not sure what you're going to do after this blame. That'll do for this turn, though. With so much damage, we're not going to get many resources out of this. So this is just going to be for the experience. Okay, he's overwatching that way.
I'm here.
Is there any way you're going to be able to make it round that? I don't think there is. So who's your next potential target? I mean, we could jump you anywhere, but it's the usefulness that I'm thinking of rather than the angling for this turn.
On it.
I mean, we can get grenades in already, which is always a fun option. Yeah. All right, let's do it this way. Boom blast. So grenades. Heavies will always be useful. Minus 10 will points because his head's been eliminated.
On it.
Oh, let's go for this guy. It's not bad, it's not bad. We've got significantly more chance of doing something useful dashing around here, so let's do that. Oh, actually, we can walk in and mind control this guy now. This is a terrible idea. I should not be doing this, but I'm totally doing it. And this is why it's a terrible idea, because there's going to be other guys. Mind control. I'll have you. So you can't spit anymore. You do still have your gun though. I think if we go for this guy. No return fire from that. I think we will release him. It's a shame you can't... well, I suppose we could mind control him again, but there's not going to be any benefit to it. So you can see both of them.
Ready to fire.
Let's just stick to the relatively sensible shots, I think. And take out the arm, try and take out the leg. That is really not much damage that we're doing. Okay, we're going to need a change of tact after that.
5 by 5.
Who can you see? You can see this guy. Well, let's keep you doing what you're good at.
Ready to fire.
Straight up Main Street. I love that gun. I mean, it is really pushing the boundaries of what you can do with a machine gun, but it's so much fun. Yeah, so you're in a bit of trouble if he can't be done. We might have to mind control him again just for the sake of it. Can I do anything with you again? Do you get more action points? You do! Oh my word, that is totally abusing mechanics. This is totally taking advantage. I'm okay with doing that once, but we're not just going to release him and re-mind control him, because that gets stupid very quickly. Over this side, he can still spit, but he's got to move to do it. We could dash over here. In fact, we could dash right next to him and then shoot him somewhere relatively unarmored. Or shoot him in the head. Let's take out his head. So dash across. So we're going to get right in close, and we're going to pop him in the head as much as we can. He has no offensive capabilities left. There is still someone left alive, though. So I am a teeny bit worried about that. Oh, wait, actually, no, he's still left alive, of course. Right, let's walk you up.
I'm going.
You're basically done. Don't go! Well, I mean, it's sensible that he left. That's definitely something that shouldn't be able to happen. The mind control, like being able to use the opponents on your turn. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but fine. I'm okay with that. But being able to do it more than once per turn just opens up the game to too much abuse. You knock someone's willpower down to 0, mind control them, do something with them, release them. Mind control, do something with them, release them. No, it has to be doable once per turn. That definitely needs to be fixed. Well, unsurprisingly, we got a ton of stuff. Ooh, Synedrian Infiltrator armor. And the crossbow, yeah, silent weapon stuff. I'm glad we got a Gauss sniper rifle magazine. That's really nice. But yeah, not sure how I feel about that last overall mission. Okay, so in terms of what we've got going on at the moment, we've got this huge selection of things to choose from. Down here, we're potentially going to want to... Let's just have a look. That's a priest. We're potentially going to want to get another radar scan thing going, but we can only have one at a time. So what I might do is I might bring these guys up over here for a little bit of exploring while they're heading back to base. Right, they're back at base, so they're resting up. Ooh, we can not quite get that leg armor going. Brilliant. Well, while people are resting up.
Scan complete.
Yeah, so maybe I should get this one going just before we do anything. Actually, that's way too far away. Let's head down here. I know this is taking time away from our actual scouting, but I want to get the area scan going. Oh, cool. Our fabrication plant is done, so we can build things faster. That Tiamat is going to be done soon. Yes. Very happy about this. Right. In the meantime, let's get back to where we were.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Okay, we can make the Pythagoras laser rifle and laser rifle magazines. That's very, very useful. Ooh. Okay, this is going to Phoenix Point. This is our giant one. And when I say giant one, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces on it. It is huge. I'm really tempted to just go around and recruit a ton of people so we can take a bajillion out on missions. But obviously... Oh, well, actually, no, we've got the resources. What's going to be the biggest problem? Probably just the number of spaces that we've got until we get more bases. Regardless, the people in the Manticore are going to need changing over. So actually, let's do that now. So you're not in Manticore 1 anymore. You're in the Tiamat. You're in the Tiamat. You're in the Tiamat. And in addition, you can be in the Tiamat. And you can be in the Tiamat. So we can recruit another 5 people easily. I've got some upgrades to do for people, but we'll sort that out next time we're actually going to deploy them. Over here, do we have any? No, we've not got anyone there. So for the moment, let's put you on the Manticore. We can have the Manticore be our recruitment vehicle. That seems like a very sensible plan. So the question is, who are we going to want? We're probably going to want a mix. I don't think we want any more close combat people. We're definitely going to want some assaults. And a heavy. Let's go get a heavy. So, you're going over there. The Tiamat is staying while people are healing. Well, actually, they're nearly healed up. Yeah, they're still staying there for the moment. And you're going off exploring this way. That's fine. The Deceptor is done. Crew of Tiamat 3 are fully healed. Look at that range. That range is huge. Oh my word. Okay, we had a mission. Where was it? All the way over here. Prisoner of Ice. We can actually make it up here. Yeah. I think if we start sending the Tiamat up this way. Yeah. If we send the Tiamat up and over, we can start them exploring on this side. That's just to Synedrian Haven, that's fine. Okay, let's get ourselves a new soldier. Welcome on board. Who are we going to get next? We need a couple of assaults. Just regular assaults. Ooh, they're getting an elite training facility. We probably won't be able to recruit them, but you never know. Yeah, you'll do. Over here, carry on exploring. So we've got an abandoned haven. No hostile forces have been detected, but there's probably some resources we can find. Yeah, 500 materials and some food. We could actually get our first infiltrator if we're lucky, which means we're not going to be able to recruit anyone else just yet. So in terms of bases, power consumption is at 19 out of 20. This one's at 20 out of 20. So we'll need to build more power before we can get another accommodation. Yeah. Ooh. No, it only takes 1 power. We'll get more living quarters going. I'm still going to hold off on you getting that, though. Tiamat's going to take absolutely ages. Because we're going to try and get this person. Alright, now they couldn't fit here. Let's pause again. So they will have moved to the nearest base. So they are back at Phoenix Point. Let's go pick them up. This is my first interceptor, so they're going to be very interesting anyway. Let's just have a look at their different training. So what do they get? Proficiency with crossbows and spider drone. Okay. Surprise that. Attacks from behind gain shock value equal to 3 times the damage dealt. I wonder if that's shock or stun. I've seen people comment about that before. Holographic decoy, we always like that. %, bonus damage minus 20% accuracy. 20% bonus accuracy minus 10% damage. So between the two of them, it's a 20% bonus damage. I think that's how it works. Move within 5 tiles and disappear from view for the next turn or until spotted. We've seen that with the Tritons. And sneak attack. So sneak attack is the main reason why these guys are awesome. Give them a sniper rifle or something else that hits big and you've... Yeah. Sniper rifle proficiency with 25% damage and -4 willpower. So I'd be really tempted to wait until they're level 7 and then do that, lower their willpower down and then put it back up, which means they're going to be kind of gimped until then. That's fine. I mean, they're on board, that's the important thing. In terms of the production, yeah, that's going to be 2 days, so it's not going to be long before we can carry on recruiting. I'll leave it just here until then, just because our living quarters are at capacity. And yeah, we're pretty much out of time for this episode. Let's at least move this one up and we'll carry on exploring just for a moment. Energy is eternal delight. Eric Logan Hughes is the leader of an independent haven called Atx. A soft-spoken intellectual man with a degree in urban planning, he approaches life in the post-apocalypse as a technical rather than moral problem. It's all a matter of preparation, he says. Planning. It's not really the Pandora virus that destroyed the world, you know. Between nationalist authoritarianism and neoliberal dogmatism, we simply didn't have the tools to defend ourselves as a species. It was a matter of systemic failure, but how, then, do we build a new system? Here at Atx, we understand that the foundation of a functional system is energy. Without sustainable, reliable energy sources, there is no future. Geothermal and hydro are my personal favourites, of course, but we have to plan further ahead than that. To that end, we were developing a completely new approach to energy generation, something truly radical, until someone stole all of our research. An unknown group masquerading as members of Synedrian disabled our defences and pillaged our lab. We managed to track them to their base, but we don't have the resources to launch a raid. Can you help us? Oh, hell yeah, I'm down for this. Excellent. I'm glad the Phoenix Project understands that this struggle is about more than just killing the bad guys. It's also about what kind of future we want to invest in. Otherwise, history will just repeat itself. That's not true at all. I'm doing this just to kill the bad guys. That is our entire motivation in this. So, energize this. Alright, that's actually in a reasonable place. Okay, well, we'll start everyone... we'll start our less experienced people on the way over there. And they'll be happily ticking along as they get there. That is going to be it for this episode, though. We're nearly done with that area scan, so we'll get another one going with the Tiamat and start moving them down into the Americas. But overall, I'd say this is going really well. Having 3 ships is going to make a huge difference. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. And you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point. See you soon.